Hi everybody and welcome back to Valencia Country Club. Got you here for the back nine, and after making a birdie there on number 9, I'm feeling pretty good. Without any further ado, here we go.
Boom.
Here I gotta hoist a shot up and over these trees, but I got a lot of wind behind me. So I clubbed down to a pitching wedge, hit it hard. Oh man, that flew a long, long way.
Sit on it. Come on, baby.
It kind of sat on it, but not too much. It was just over the green here. Grab my sand wedge and try to get it close. Make an easy par.
Should have turned right into the hole.
Well, I think the tree might have warped the ball.
Nice.
I'm just reading too much into it.
It always feels good to validate birdies with a par afterwards. And here we got a nice straight par 4. Water down there.
Oh, and you can hook him. That is about
Got it behind a bathroom. It ends up it's a pump house. And had to hit this under the trees, but over the pump house. And over the water that I couldn't see too.
How's that?
Asked my playing partner where it was because I couldn't see a thing. But was pretty happy to have this one here. Was feeling pretty good with the speed of the greens at this point.
Roll out. Roll out. Roll out.
It just wouldn't go that little extra bit for me. 2 pars in a row to start the back nine. Feeling good.
Of course I have it.
Here we got a nice mid-length par 4. It's a dogleg to the right. We got some bunkers on the dogleg that I gotta avoid. That one went a little right, but man, I got lucky staying out of this bunker. It was a little bit of a weird stance though. I had to play the ball way off my front foot in order to keep some balance. Was able to hit it pretty close, and here, I mean, 15 feet for birdie. You can't ask for much more. But I just absolutely
Crushed it. I just crushed it.
crushed it, as I just said there. I crushed it. Well, 3 pars in a row here to start the back nine, and a little elevated tee, very similar to the last hole, mid-length, dogleg right. But I'll tell you what, this was the best swing of the day, so I decided to slow it down for you guys. Boom.
I don't like that.
I mean, right down Main Street here. Little sand wedge into the green.
Is it deep?
Man, I thought they hit that good, but you're staring at a fried egg, ladies and gentlemen. Just a big, fat fried egg. Chunk that thing on out of there. Get it out to about 20 feet. And make sure you clean up after yourself. There's no rigs out there, so smooth it out, people. So for this one, I had my camera die on me, but we were able to record my buddy Mark's here putt, and he did the exact same thing I did. Missed the par putt and made my first bogey of the back nine, dropping myself to 8 over par. That 5-iron there was probably the purest shot I hit all day long. Put it right in the middle of the green and left myself here a nice, comfortable 35-footer for birdie. I don't know how it was so comfortable, but man, I just felt good over this one. Coming right off that bogey, was able to roll in the long one and make that birdie right there. licking my chops right now. I got a par 5 after making a birdie. Oh my God. I'm thinking I just got to hit this straight, focusing on one thing is my posture, trying to sit up a little straighter and not put so much pressure on my back. That was a quick tee pickup. We know where that one went. But it actually went right through the fairway. So I had to chip this 5-iron down there. That tree in front of me is right in my way. And it did knock down the approach shot. But I had a nice comfortable sand wedge distance here. About 85, 87 yards, and just a nice 3/4 wedge. Even though I took it all the way back, that was 3/4. And man, this is a par 5, so it just gets beat up. And 6 divots I had to fix here in order to feel like I had somewhat of a smooth putt at it for another birdie. Just like I said, 2 in a row. Now we got a nice 200-yard par 3 all over water. And this one just kept going right. I felt like I didn't quite hang on to it, and I swore it was in a bunker. But turns out there was a little bit of green back there. So I had this really, really long putt for birdie. And I was like, maybe we can make 3 in a row? If it just wants to keep on. No, it didn't go. No. With these short ones, sometimes I just like to step up and hit them. That was nice to make that par. Back-to-back birdies and validate with a par. 17's a long par 4 back into the wind.
That's all I got right.
But I just was hitting it right smack in the middle of the face. This back 9. Feeling really, really good. Here we got an 8-iron. It's a pure driving range distance 8-iron. Just hit it solid and it should be good.
That's so good. Wait.
Just played this little bleeder in there. Landed right in the middle of the green. I mean, this is 4 holes in a row that I'm feeling great with a birdie putt. I mean, this is right at that distance once again. Come on, let's make 3.
Come on, baby.
I was feeling so good at that moment. I just thought everything was going to drop. The hole felt like a basketball hoop, but it's still a golf hole. We can make another par and go on to the last hole. A par 5, I got to hit this tee shot up the hill, and it was straight back into the breeze, so I had to keep it down out of the wind, and knew it wasn't going to go very far. But another quick tee pick up there. Hit that one right in the middle of the face as well. So here, I was back and forth, finally decided to lay it up. And hit, quite honestly, the worst shot of the day.
What the hell are you doing?
Apparently I was trying to donate to the range, as Mark said there. But I agree, it was quite a lazy swing. In between clubs here, between a gap wedge and a pitching wedge. I ended up going with the pitching wedge so I can hit a little bit of a stabby shot from this distance. Just like didn't want to break my wrists or my club there. It was not worth it. Take the little extra club, was able to swing a little easier, get it the same distance I needed it to go. Come on, let's just save one more par to go home.
Stay up there.
Well, here it is. 9 feet for par. Let's go home. Nah, you blew it. Make a bogey on the last one after that great back 9. But I was able to salvage a little bit of a round there. And with a back 9 even par, I was able to break 80 and shoot 79 on my first trip out to Valencia Country Club. I'm more than gracious for my host for inviting me out, and I'm definitely excited to come on back and play the sister course across the street, the Oaks at Valencia. And hopefully we'll be able to get that sometime this summer. Thanks everybody for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Later.